Look at that. Absolutely to a wildie. Perhaps it is a wildie.
Here we go, the big pile. There he goes. Here we go. Go on. That's tied out.
Okay, so here we are again. I'm back as promised. And yeah, I'm going to do a bit on floater fishing. Again, as promised in the last one. And it's somehow even more appropriate this time. Because since the last video, which I mentioned my mate Kris in, he's got back in touch with me. And this is his book here. Or one of his books. The King Carp Boarders. And yeah, he got back to me, like my mention in the last video, and he tells me he's going to be on Sky Sports next Friday, the 20-something of March. It's 29th or 27th, Friday anyway, and about 7 o'clock, Keith Arthur's Tight Lines on Sky Sports 3, and he's going to be covering apparently something to do with the history of carp fishing. Maybe the special album might feature, and no doubt something on floater fishing. So as I say, it's kind of synchronous with my declared intentions for this video. He also tells me of a phenomenal catch. Apparently last week, this somebody at Linear Fisheries in Oxford, Shimano Linear Fisheries, I believe it's still called. Somebody fished there for a few days and has had an amazing haul of fish on zig rigs, something like 620s and 230s. So the fish are waking up, and of course moving up off the bottom as well, which is always a good sign. So anyway, here we are with the off the top video, floater fishing. It starts off with actually a fish just caught off the bottom. It was early in the day. I've got a guest with me. It's one of my son's mates, Michael, who wanted to come with me, you know, not to fish, just to sort of see me catch some fish, and actually doubled up as the cameraman. So he did a pretty good job, especially considering he hadn't used the camera before. And it's not helped by the fact that this old camera has actually got a black and white viewfinder, as you'll hear him mention in the video. And so yeah, using black and white viewfinder actually can make things a bit confusing at times. And he also, because of his camera efforts, as you'll see as it goes on, earned the nickname of Zoom, which is somehow appropriate because this weekend coming, which is the 23rd, I think it is, he's at some racetrack, Snetterton I think it is. He's having actually his first competitive motorcycle race. So as a preempt to that, good luck on that, Michael. Hope you do well and come back safely after the weekend. Anyway, back to the fishing. Yeah, so the first fish is a ghost common who decides he's not going to behave himself very well at all, which is nothing new for ghosts really. They seem to have got a similar reputation to grass carp. And then another common off the top. A little trick there you'll see, obviously fishing without a controller or anything, and just a couple of mixers, just draping the line over the end twig of a branch, obviously done, bearing in mind we don't want to end up with the fish wrapped around the branch or the line wrapped around the branch. It has to be done carefully so that there's no chance of that happening. But you'll see we know one in the end. Not the one we were after, but you'll see what happens. Exactly as common. 21.5. Come on, babe, put that fin up for me. Hello. It's actually a ghost, this one. Yeah, no, don't thrash. No. I knew you were going to do that. Yeah, if you look there, you can see the ghost.
Yeah.
Along its...
Oh, it's hard with the black and white viewfinder though, isn't it?
Yeah. Michael, you've got to zoom on that.
Yeah.
You don't need to move. Punchy. Right, so look at the other side. There we go. Okay. Have you found the zoom button?
Yeah.
Why do you keep moving?
There you go. That's alright.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, take it still now then.
So shall I just turn that off, yeah?
Yeah. Or press the red button just so go on there. If you zoom out so that you can get the perspective.
Yeah, I'm zoomed right out.
Oh. Whoa! It's not quite what I want.
Can get him when it's zoomed in.
Here we go, it's a big crab. There he goes. Here we go. Go on. Go. That.
Yeah. Right by your hook line.
Got it.
Tell me if you want me to.
There he's going in.
There you go, D.
I don't think he's that big, but he's giving it. But if you stay here. Even took line off the track.
Little common. Yeah, well, just as you went by, I pressed record and sort of, you know, at the branches. So hopefully it should have. That's tied out. Shall I stop now, yeah?
On the top lip. Perfect.
What do you reckon, about
15.
16? I reckon about 16. Or 15, I don't know. About 16.
Well, 16. So we'll say
15 now.
No, call it 15.
15 pounds. Excellent.
Look at him.
Then I'll get the camera, yeah? Or not bother?
No. We've got scales growing through there, new one. Perfect now.
You want to get my shadow off you?
There you go.
Yeah.
Say hello, Mum. Hello, Mum. Getting back in then. Bigger than we thought.
Yeah.
Not such a baby. Also, a little bit on tackle, purely because it kind of features in the video. First off, I'm going to show you my stalker rod, as it's been called. It's not the only rod I use for stalking. In fact, I use it as much for floater fishing as stalking, but not all the time. Is my cane rod. I've mentioned it before. You actually see there is some filming that I did without Michael on another occasion when I actually caught Kris and the rod with the 26-pound common, so you'll see that. And it's a rod, some years ago I emptied out Jack Simpson's loft up in Hertfordshire. Jack Simpson had a beautiful tackle shop and obviously was a wonderful rod builder back in the day. And I emptied his loft out, and then amongst all the fiberglass I actually got this, what was a salmon fly blank in 3 pieces, which Nick Buss, who is a phenomenal rod builder and still going strong, whipped it up for me and turned it into something of a Edward Barder or B. James or Walker Mark IV type rod. But it's in 3 pieces as opposed to 2, because Nick had to turn the butt round because it was a fly rod. The real fitting was actually at the bottom of the butt, so Nick had to carefully execute turning the butt round, but it works well. It's got screw winch fittings as opposed to the usual sliding winch fittings on such carp fishing rods. But I can live with that. It catches fish. In fact, its first 2 fish was this 26-pound common that features in the clip today. and a fish off the another 26-pound common from linear fisheries. So there's a tie in there to the news from linear of this March catch on the zigs. So that's I'll just show you that cane rod briefly, and also again, because it features in the video, the glass rod that I used to catch two of the carp in the video. It's a lovely, very light glass, and hollow glass, of course, and beautiful sort of reddish honey colour. And the reason again to show you that is you know, I mean, it is old and it is caught a few fish, and it's looking a bit worse for wear, but it still does the job. But again, it's another tip, which is, I don't know if it will show here, but this is the rod, and hopefully you'll see. I'm going to film this separately anyway, but you'll see that's a Fuji reel seat there, and it just slides up and clips down on your reel, and it's actually held on by two cable ties, and underneath that you'll see it's actually black leather. It's a golf club grip, which is wound around it, and it goes back to the 70s. I first started using these on my rods, and it's a black golf leather, and of course it's good in all weathers. But what's happened there is the cable ties aren't supposed to be holding the reel seat on. What happened was that obviously because of wear over time, and you know, any slight movement from bending the rod with fish and what have you, the whipping that actually held this reel seat on has gone south. And as an emergency measure, I always carry cable ties in my bag for this kind of thing. They're also very handy. I hold all the catapult elastics on using cable ties. It's quick and simple, and they're very strong. So I always carry cable ties in my bag. And as I say, it was done as an emergency measure, and I can't honestly remember how long ago this emergency occurred, because obviously since then I should have, you know, whipped it round here, although I think that whipping is just about still there, but I should have whipped it here, and obviously where these two cable ties are. But you know, I just keep forgetting it because it happens to be in my rod hold all, and that's all there is to it. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. But it's, as I say, it's just a tip. If you don't use cable ties already, it's worthwhile thinking about. You might not need them for an old Fuji reel seat, but they certainly might come in handy for something else. And so I'd recommend carrying them with you when you can. So that's the glass rod. You can see it's this lovely sort of rosewood colour. It's even got my name on it. I'll have to turn it around for this. There we are. A Kris Ford Mark IV, and the Mark IV is for no better reason than the fact that it was actually the fourth style or make of rod that I did. I had pre-runners to this back again from the old glass days. I had a Mark I, obviously, Mark II, Mark III, and this happens to be the Mark IV. So that's why it's got that on there. It's not that I'm trying to liken myself to Dick Walker or anything stupid like that. So that's it. So anyway, I'm going to do a separate little bit of filming to edit in to show you this cane rod, and then we'll get on with some fishing. Okay, so there we go. This is my cane rod. You'll see where the butt cap is there. That should have actually been with the top, and this is the butt section, as it would be, or the lower section of the rod would have been in there. but we had to turn that round because the winch fittings would have been down the bottom, which would have been really awkward for carp fishing. But you can see here what an excellent job Nick's done on the whippings and everything, and he's even signed it there, conveniently upside down for this purpose. Kris Ford Stalker 1 and a bit test pound curve. Sorry, 1 and a bit pounds test curve. But it's lovely. It's not quite as powerful as a Mark IV, so it's something akin to the Avon, but it really does an excellent job. And it's caught me a few fish. And that's it. I should also point out, while we're looking at this, that I need to apologise. We keep sniffing. I've got bronchitis at the minute, so I could be a whole lot worse, but I'm looking forward to getting a whole lot better. So I apologise for keep sniffing now and again. I hope it doesn't annoy you as much as it does me. Right, out of the fingers after several hours of trying, and Kris and the new rod. I don't know if it straightened it. Yeah, he bloody broke it. What I thought was a double grew as I played it, and we've ended up with a 26-pound common with a paddle like the rudder on the bloody Titanic. Oh. There she is. Oh, what a lump. Have a look at the other side. Hey babe, so look at that dorsal. It's a male fish. Look at that paddle. Oh, look at babe. Oh, now for some stills.
Is the mirror still there, Kris? Is the mirror still there?
But if we can keep him up here, he might get spooked.
Yeah.
He might not spook me up. Have you got the still camera as well?
Yeah, I think so.
Look at this line still. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Down there, is that? There he is. It's one pissed off fish. He's well away from the others, that's good.
Yeah.
I just managed to keep him out of the trees. Couldn't put too much pressure on because it's only £10 line. He's far enough away from the others now. Can you just...
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So if you give me the net, and then you can focus with that. Well, yeah. Going for the larger. You know where he's gone, don't you?
Where?
Where the net was.
Do you want me to get that? It's not foul hooked, is it?
No.
Looks strange.
Probably got the line around the bin or something.
Yeah. I think he's ready. Oh.
Slacking off the clutch a little bit there.
Yeah.
Okay. Line. Not that I want to do that haze.
Well, you got a bait one, just in case you do.
Come on, Foxy. Come on. Come on. There he comes. Ooh.
Yeah.
He's giving it this one.
Yeah, it looks a good fish.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the one you're talking about.
Eh?
Yeah, well, Matt Hayes, this one's for you, mate.
So that is against the clutch rather than...
Yeah, the bait runner.
Come on. You don't want to be near.
Yeah.
Feel that bloody line.
Yeah, it's a scary feeling, isn't it?
This is one of the pile ones.
Yeah.
Come on, stop missing. Okay. This is good actually, the mackerel starts not really good.
Yeah.
Come on, simmer down. Hello.
Oh, come on, that's enough. You've had a good fight. That'll do. Come and get your picture taken.
This reel's ever so loose.
What is it, Ronnie? Shimano's?
That's the one with the cable ties holding it there.
I think he's had enough.
I don't know, he's not over yet. I wish it was. It's not that hook. Oh.
Don't say the H pull word.
Come on. He's going.
Where is he now?
To your right.
Yeah.
Coming up again. Come on, baby. Trouble is, I can't pull it.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Bloody good fight. I reckon this is the 20. It looks big as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good size.
Certainly worth waiting for.
Definitely.
What has it been, about 6 hours now?
Definite double.
Oh yeah.
Good double.
Definitely beaten Martin's personal best, and that's all you got to worry about.
Come on.
Come on, girl. That's it. Come on, Carp, we've only got 94 minutes of filming left.
Oh, that's a cracker.
There we go.
I don't know if it's common or just
I think it is a common.
fully scarred.
It's your first oh no, it'll be your second common, won't it? Get that out.
Shit, stop trying to get in these fucking bushes. That's it. You see it there?
Yeah.
That is a common, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't see through this viewfinder, it's black and white. It's quite hard to distinguish. Yeah, it's a common.
Probably the same one I had this morning.
Hopefully.
Yes!
Yes! Oh, right, so we should grab your rod.
Yeah.
Shall I put the bait runner on there? That's a 20.
Yeah, I think so. You've got 2 scales with
Oh, you
one this
do.
morning, didn't you? Scales missing.
Now look, come on, the fight's over, you're in the net. We're recording.
And this one's a proper common, not a ghost. Come on, babe.
Get that dorsal up.
Yeah, you don't want to do it. Come on. Please, say please. Good boy.
More. Oh.
You don't want to... Yeah. Just see her and get it out.
Yeah. Tell about if you turn him around the other way.
Nah, because he's got a couple of scales missing on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Alright?
Yeah, we can get a still image from this, can't we? Get his dorsal up.
He won't get it out, man.
There you go.
What's that about otters?
Lovely.
That'll do then.
Give him a kiss, let's get him back. Hey. More, he said.
That'll do. Oh, that paddle.
Size of your hand, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not bigger. That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Let's get him back.
Tastes nice.
Yeah.
Perhaps I should take him home.
Yeah. Yeah. Rex kisses the fish, you bite their dorsals. Well, no.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, I can see that.
The good thing is it'll go straight in.
Yeah. Might as well get the slinging neck, the thingy neck, it floats, doesn't it?
Let's get, I've got to get his head.
I can't believe the size of him, and yet go on, he's knacker take, he just slipped away.
Don't flap.
Please.
It's sticking to it.
knew I shouldn't have heard like.
Okay, let's got that sorted. So there was just one other quick thing. You might have noticed, particularly in the second fish of the day, the one we caught off the top, the depth of my landing net. For those of you who haven't experienced the pleasure, I would advise you, if you get the chance, to buy a deep landing net. It makes lifting fish in and out of the water so much easier without risking damage to fish or breaking arms on landing nets or whatever. And as you'll see in the first clip, it also makes weighing them a darn sight easier if it's a fish that you don't really want to make a big fuss of. You can actually just weigh it in the landing net purely out of interest and slip it back in the water. And that's generally what I tend to do with my smaller fish. Although of course the majority of times, 99 out of 100, they end up on the unhooking mat when I'm doing it. But of course, as long as there's some nice thick long grass available as an alternative, which is what used to be the way, that'll do. But please be careful if you're not using an unhooking mat. I don't recommend it at all. But sometimes the devil drives, as they say. So there you go. It's another little snippet for you. This wasn't supposed to be about teaching, was it? But never mind. Hope you enjoy it anyway. And tight lines.